Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my daily Walking Dead Season 7 Q&A for today. In this one, we're going to start with talking about whether or not we think viewers are simply getting deaded out. Awesome, and thank you guys for continuing to send me your questions. I'll keep adding them, and we'll just keep right on going. Why the hell not? Absolutely. So I want to do this one almost personally for myself because I've been seeing a lot lately. A lot of people just, they had enough. They've had it. They've had enough. They're like, Trev, you know what? It's cool. But I think a lot of people really are getting deaded out, so to speak. I think maybe The Walking Dead has hit its saturation point in terms of market saturation. And, I mean, if you look at all the different things they have, I mean, a couple weeks from now, we're going to have the return of Fear the Walking Dead. Now, each year, we have, instead of 16 weeks where we have, new Walking Dead, now with Fear, we have 31. We have 15 and 16. So more often than not, 52 weeks a year, more often than not, we are having a new episode of either Fear or The Walking Dead. In addition to that, of course, you have the Walking Dead comic book series. In addition to that, you have the Telltale Games video game series. You have the novels that have come out. You have all kinds of merchandise, be it action figures or whatever the hell else, Negan bats or whatever. It's gotten absolutely crazy, man, how popular the show has gotten, and the series as a whole has become. So it'll be interesting to see how many seasons it goes for. We know it's going to get at least 3 more. I've been seeing chatter in the comments that they may not be doing the Whisperers story arc in the TV series. I don't know where this came from. I've been searching it online. I have no idea what that has to do with. I've read online that they have it mapped out to season 12, and they have kind of all the different milestones that they're going to go through each season, but Kirkman has also said, too, if they're lucky enough to get there. What he means by that, I don't really know for sure. I mean, it looks like The Walking Dead has pretty much gotten to be, I think, about as popular as it's probably ever going to be. We'll see if it can get kind of more popular than it is right now. But I almost feel like, because the thing is things come in and out of style. Things get popular for a while, and then they're not. Good example is lately Pokemon Go has taken over the frickin' world. It's ridiculous. But for so many years, after the initial kind of 90s, was it early 2000s, Pokemon show and that, when it was huge, I mean, after that, it was not popular up until, or it was out there, and there's still fans of it who have always been there. But it was not kind of, what it is now with Pokemon Go, and eventually that will, I'm sure, fade as well, too. And will always be there in some way, but, in terms of its appeal and everything, things do come in and out of style. Things do tend to fade after a while. So we'll see if that happens to The Walking Dead. I hope it can go as long as possible, and that it's going to be worth it for them, and they're going to get enough viewers to continue onward. As we know, once they launch Fear with Season 6, the ratings for Season 6 were lower than Season 5, and they've been more comparable to about Season 4, roughly. So 5 was like the peak, and then 6 kind of come down again, probably because of Fear. Just because of there being so much going on that with Walking Dead, that probably people are just kind of getting a little deaded out. So I've had people who have even said in the comments, like, because it's August now, and there isn't too much going on with Walking Dead without the show on until Fear comes back, that maybe a lot of viewers have had enough of it. They don't want to talk about Walking Dead anymore, that kind of thing. So me personally, I love the series. It's hard to put a time period on it when it kind of peaked for me so far. But, I've just been enjoying it more and more all the time. I know there's more and more of hardcore fans of it all the time. But in terms of overall, kind of general fans, we'll see if it can ever kind of, become even more popular than it has been. I almost feel like it's hit its peak. And up until maybe the end, when they wrap it up in the climax, we'll see if it's able to even extend further. I almost think it hasn't. I think it has hit its peak. So write your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe what's your favorite? When was the part, like, in the series when you were most into it? How long do you think the series is going to go for still? How many seasons do you think we have left? And somebody let me know what the Whisperers thing is about. Where you got this idea that the Whisperers would not be in the TV series version. I don't know if it's because Game of Thrones is ending. There's been a lot of chatter about The Walking Dead ending. So I'm not sure if that's where this is coming from, but I do think maybe we have seen the peak for The Walking Dead, and I wouldn't be surprised if the ratings never got higher than they were in season 5, even if it goes for 12, 13, 14, 15 seasons. Although I hope it does. Did the video yesterday for the Glenn character spotlight, and didn't want to confuse people with that. A lot of people have asked me, Trev, why don't you do a video about the spoiler rumor? It's kind of a spoiler rumor. It's kind of based on the Spoiling the Dead fans Facebook page and who's in filming and this kind of thing and which episodes and that. A lot of people have been talking about that in the comments, so they wanted to see me kind of do a whole video on it. Struggling with the idea, because spoilers were on lockdown and that. AMC really seems like they don't want people to discuss it and let the spoiler out there. It's out there, I can't ignore that it is. So I'm still deciding, guys, I'm probably not going to touch it because, it's really tricky, because if the spoiler is correct, it effectively ruins the season 7 premiere for a lot of people. So right now I'm steering clear. Be careful with comments and stuff, guys, please. I'll try and clean them out if I see stuff. But for now, it's probably best that we don't get too into it. It's best that I don't make a video on it because it's definitely a touchy subject for sure. So for now, guys, just want to let you know, not going to be making an entire video on that and giving my thoughts on the apparent characters that are to be killed off and that, because just out of respect for AMC and not wanting to piss them off, pretty much. This is what it is. Got to be careful. So next one's from Maddie Bullock, and here she says, "Hey Trev, I don't know if you've talked about this much in other videos, but since there is a question about Rosita and Daryl, do you think that Daryl and Carol are still possible as a couple? I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just curious about what you think." Question. So Daryl and Carol still. This has been one that I think if it was going to happen, it would have happened in season 5 in the first half when they were alone together. Because it didn't, I'd almost say at this point that I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think we'll ever see Daryl and Carol together romantically as a couple. We know that they do care about each other when they're reunited. Daryl hugs her and everything, and really happy about that after the separation in season 4 and then into the beginning of season 5. But I feel like if it was going to happen, it would have happened at that point. So at this time, I think we'll probably never see Daryl and Carol together as a couple. That's why I think Rosita and Daryl would be good, but some women, some of the girls in the channel, they're not happy about that. I've seen people say, no, they've got no chemistry. Well, Daryl doesn't really have chemistry with anybody, unless they were one of the ones who wanted to see Daryl and Beth, which I always thought was weird, because Emily Kinney just looks like she even still looks like she's like 18 or something. This is what it is. Next one's from Madison Lynn, and she says, I just feel like the reveal is going to be so overrated. It may be really shocking to strictly TV series watchers, but us comic readers will feel cheated about the death and that kind of stuff, and whether or not it's the double death is true and this kind of deal. Again, I can't really give my thoughts on it too much. As a comic reader, based on it, I don't feel cheated if it is true. But it's I can't really say too much more about than that. Austin DelMoro says, Trev, are you gay? Nice, Austin. Thanks, dude. I have no problem answering that one. No, I am not gay. I don't know if it's the hand things. I try to use my hands a lot because, body. That's the advantage. Like, I could just do a podcast or something and just talk, but I feel like there's more to it when you can see me and stuff, and there's that, and so I can use body language in that. But contrary to popular belief, Austin, I'm not homosexual, and I don't have anything against homosexuals. I have quite a big fan following of gay following. That's cool. I nothing wrong. I have friends that are gay. It's fine. It's no big deal. But yeah, Jess is downstairs. I don't know. You must be new here. Anyway, a couple more. Kudaj2 says, as usual, great videos, and as usual, you may not have done a video on this, and I just missed it, but I've heard the Whisperer storyline, this is where I got this from before, is not going to be done in the TV series. Any thoughts? I guess I'll end with this one, because this is a loaded one. So, like I said before, I don't know where this came from, but I would be shocked if we did not see the Whisperer storyline in the TV series. I don't know, man. I mean, if this is inside info or something, I really hope it's not true, because I would love to see the Whisperer storyline adapted. And if that means if The Walking Dead is going to end in a few years, then, it kind of sucks, man. Because me personally, it's my favorite series of all time, and I would love to see it go as long as possible, but if it is only going to get a few more seasons and go up to season 10 or something, I'll still be satisfied, and it will still be my favorite series of all time. But the Whispers are great, man. You know, I'd love to see the Whispers. Maybe it came about because somebody denied the Whispers being in this season or something, Gimple or somebody. I'm not sure. Again, guys, help me out on this one so that I can see what's going on. So yeah, that'll be it for this video for today, guys. Let me know if you've kind of been deaded out, if you've hit kind of a capacity for your love for the series. I know a lot of people from over the 6 years that the series has been on for. A lot of people have been into it at some part, quit watching at other parts. I've seen that a lot in comments over the years as well too. So let me know what you guys think and whether or not you think that you're still enjoying Walking Dead as much as you ever did. I personally am still, and I can't wait to see it come back on in October. I just can't wait. That'll be it for today's Q&A. Guys, if you liked the video, please don't forget to thumb it up. See the hands again? See the hands? You can share, you can favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe, now you got me all self-conscious, Austin. Screw you, man. Subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this video. See you guys again real soon. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Awesome. Damn you. You can share, you can favorite, you can subscribe. Hell, you're all going to be doing that.